I'd like to introduce our three MCs here. Now, I'm going to tell you, while you're here, please try not to be insulted. They're from a different era of time. Apparently, at the LHC in Geneva, they did some sort of experiment, and it would affect up space-time, and these group were found in the machine causing a blockage. So we stuffed them into a crate and brought them over here for the night. But once their way is found to reverse what happens, we'll just be sending them on our way. And first I'd like to welcome our three MCs, Monty, Charles and Oscar.
Now, Mr. Shane Finn has already frankly admirably welcomed you all to this wonderful evening's entertainment. But, from all of us here at the Theatre Club, we'd like to welcome you to a very special edition of Monty and Charles' Theatre Club!
Tonight in the Theatre Club, talent show with Monty and Charles. Tonight we have a very special guest, a very dear friend of ours, called landlord, Oscar. Woo! Now, to keep all of you dirty plebs happy, we've decided to bring one of you down here to help us.
Isn't that marvelous?
No, this is our loyal manservant.
In layman's terms, slave.
No! Come on, Nob, you come, Nob.
Down, Nob, down!
Down! Dirty little man.
If you will, Monty.
Well, without further ado, with our first performance tonight, it begs the question, with so many pianists in the competition, who is teaching all you plebs the pianoforte? Why would you do it? They'll be learning the violin next.
Yes, I must say that was lovely. But Miss Ross, okay, now your place. That was marvelous. But you're a pleb. You always were a pleb, and you always will be a pleb. So no more aristocratic activities. Now, you plebs surely are very strange creatures, and there will be more examples of that tonight, but this next act, juggling. Now, whoever conceived the notion that rhythmically throwing up and catching balls...
Oh, rhythmic balls!
Whoever thought that could be entertaining, they were surely off and not to come in an asylum. How would that be fun for anyone? No. No. Yeah. Down. Good boy. Now,
No food for you. Ugly, eh? Now, up next, we have two females, clearly bred there. Reading. Yeah.
no! Shut
Imbecile! Come on, over there all day, come on.
Good feeling about it. No!
Go away! Look what he did, look what he did! Look what he did. 2 weeks for dinner tonight, no?
On you go, Oscar.
Good, thank you. Now, stand up, guys, stand up, let's have a look. My God, look at the ginger hair!
Oh, God.
True sign of a no-holds-barred pleb. My hair's on fire. They sing better than they look, don't they? Okay. Now, we have a very, very special treat for you dirty-looking plebs.
You are lucky plebs indeed.
We have decided that whoever we find who has the most entertainers will be having a prize, haven't we?
Oscar and Charles and I, we like fish.
Yes.
Like all sorts of type of fish.
You like haddock, you like salmon with caviar on the side, all kinds of
Yes, pretty much any fish you can't afford. Very special fish for you tonight, plebs.
Oscar, shoot me so. Look at that.
Look at it.
Show them.
Show them. Show them. Come on, look at it. Look at all this. Come on, come on, come on.
Take a look at it, plebs. Feast your eyes. Taste it with your corneas. For an old likelihood, you're never going to taste it in reality. Now, Have you guessed what it is yet?
Is that not feeling dirty?
That is an entire anchovy, which is sure to feed your 20 or so ugly little children for a whole hour. That will be awarded to one member at the end of tonight's entertainment.
I shall leave it here.
Yes. I'll announce the exercise.
Now, our next piece of music comes from a film about dirty, salty plebs who sail the seas, stealing good coinage of hard-working aristocrats such as ourselves. Quiet!
Hush, pleb!
Right, well, next we have a girl clearly beg for her minstrel potential. Yes, one of those beggars on the street that tries to beg for money with these systems of music.
Try to get hard-earned coin from good working people, I suppose.
Eventually ends up in our pockets anyway. Yes.
Rob, stand!
No, press me the button on the piano I showed you how to play. Yes. Now they were very extra. Just get down, Noel. Yes. Very extra special performance. Me. On the violin.
Quiet, Paddy.
Yes. Playing a song, or a piece, I mean, by the violin. It's written in German. Don't support that sort of thing. Yes, and none of you players will understand it anyway.
It's true talent.
Yes. Now, I'd like to imagine a very desolate place.
Very dark.
Yes. In fact, a bog. A bog where you players set up your huts and hovels. Very clever. We have a clever player in our midst. Yes.
Clearly this player's learned his letters, haven't he?
Anyway, in this place, the players eat kittens for breakfast, puppies for lunch, and babies for tea. Yes. This place, of course, is Leitrim. And this is where our next player is.
It's frankly remarkable that he made it out.
Yes. Without further ado, let's have Mark D.
He is performing Kids by MGMT, whatever the bloody hell is going on. Now,
Go.
Mr. Garrett Lynch achieved a certain degree of notoriety this year with the infamous "You shouldn't have been looking" incident of 2000.
We're looking at you, Stokes!
Now, the subsequent law dispute was settled out of court, and no more may be settled here. But Gareth, you know your windows? You know those things that come down, the carpet things? You can pull them down, and no one can see in. Now, Lady Alice Quinlan and Mr. Gareth will be performing Alejandro by that Lady Gaga fellow. Yes, that was marvelous. I was particularly impressed that Mr. Lynch managed to keep his clothes on the entire time.
Now, up next, we have a play which is so good, we have a sneaking suspicion that someone replaced his pleb hands with good, aristocratic hands.
Yes, it's soft.
I guess we're just going to have to let you find out for yourselves.
Well, up next, we have... Up next, we have another performer from Leitrim. Which makes the question, how are they all getting out?
Has the wall come down?
Oh, surely not.
I don't know, hurry on, God!
The guys out with the dogs, you know. Have they not given...
The electric fence, surely.
That's a job for another day, okay? Sean Duffy and Kira. Is Kira Boylan?
Kira?
Yeah, Kira Boylan. Yes.
Kira?
No, they have to be all on there from you.
And they shall be performing Crazy. Excuse me, you will speak when you are spoken to.
Turning his hair straightener myself, man. Right. Anyway, it's always good to have an aristocrat in the competition.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, we have Lady Emma Jane. Oh no, it's her. All the way from Mexico. I thought we had a tourist. Anyway, she's singing The Cabin, which is based on a classic poem by Tennessee Williams. It, of course, covers something very true to the hearts of aristocrats. Adultery.
Thank you very much.
Dirty little Nob. Come on, hurry up. Come on.
Don't keep the chair, Nob. Nob, bring it back.
Now, next we have a piece from a film about two plebs in familiar situations. One, a ginger beggar,
No.
and the other, a foreigner, who spend their days scrounging the streets of Dublin looking for pebbles and manure. Anyway, here is Deco More with Falling Slowly. My word, look at it.
There we go.
Now, come on.
No. Give a bit of assistance, Nob. Come on. Yes, there
There you go.
Now that's comfortable for you, Deco. Yes. Now, no moving, Nob.
No. Well, I'm keeping this. Now, Nob, you're a tourist right up next, so mind dusting off the piano.
Come on, dust
Get all the
off,
phlegm off.
Dust off, get rid of all that.
And don't play it, Nob. No, bad Nob.
Bad.
Away.
Yeah.
Now, up next we have Lady Alice Campbell. She is performing a song that she wrote herself. Isn't that right? Oh, the brave out. What? Now, Alice, what do you make of all the plebs out there? What do you make of it?
It's appalling.
It's
I'm
appalling.
on occasion.
I know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, give them what for, eh?